James, when we talk about risk, especially for, the smaller to mid-sized businesses, what do you think their biggest risk actually is today?
Um, there's a couple of them. One is they don't have all the layers of security that we would certainly recommend as cyber pros. So they need to have some bare minimums in place. And I don't mean to keep hammering on multi-factor authentication, but that's a big one, right? It's an easy win. It's a small cost in terms of time and sometimes effort to implement. It's a game changer in terms of security levels. So compromised security or compromised credentials, rather, is a big one. Having machines out there on the internet that are not properly secured, right? I can't tell you how many times we run into organizations that reach out to us. They're infected by ransomware. We find a remote desktop machine that's sitting out there on the internet, unlimited access to the the rest of the world, is sitting there just hammering away at that thing.
Yeah.
And if you're a cyber pro and you've experienced this, as soon as you spin up a server in the cloud, that thing starts getting hammered. Then 30 seconds, people are starting to ping that thing already. So securing your environment that's outward facing, and also doing a vulnerability scan on the firewall in order to see what are hackers seeing out there, and then training the users. That's such a big part because the bad guys know. I say bad guys. The attackers out there know that the busy human being is the easiest target this day and age. We've got antivirus, anti-ransomware. We've got firewalls. All these layers of security in place that are computer based. So let's go after the busy human being who's going to react emotionally. So we really need to train the end users. We see this where we'll do a phishing campaign internally, and I know it feels a little Big Brother-ish, but much better to have a cyber professional do it and show you the results, not to beat people up, just to raise awareness and get people looking at that stuff again. Because as soon as we do, we see a big spike suddenly in the amount of messages that are being sent to the group, to the security and IT professionals saying, is this legitimate email, right? And then over time, it tapers down. So unfortunately, it does need to be done at least probably semi-annually or annually at the very least.